My name is Paige Vanzant / Paige Vanderford.
Yo, what's up? My name's Austin Vanderford, aka Mr. Vanzant.
I'm a professional fighter for BKFC, or professional bare knuckle boxer, and a professional wrestler for AEW.
Popularly known as Paige Vanzant's husband, but I'm a professional MMA fighter for Bellator. Our life is crazy. It's kind of a roller coaster.
We travel a lot.
I can genuinely say that each week we never really know what's gonna come.
I looked at my old planner and I think it was like every weekend for a year I was traveling. And now I'm kind of back on that same scenario. And then now we're in Vegas for AEW. Yes, this is my baby Dennis. Everybody loves him. He's my sweet little angel. And sometimes we'll leave him at home, but he actually had pancreatitis, so it's hard for me to leave him with anybody else. So he travels with us everywhere. But we're the perfect little family traveling, honestly.
So we just got here to Las Vegas. This weekend's gonna be AEW Double or Nothing, and Paige is actually gonna make her professional wrestling debut.
I've only been training for a few months. Preparing for AEW honestly has been crazy. I always knew that I would be good at pro wrestling. I think everybody just knew it'd be like a pretty great fit for me after I was on Dancing with the Stars. I did so well with that.
There was a lot of preparation, just making sure that she was ready to go out and look good and perform the moves that she's been really working on.
Legendary coach. I've been training with David Gangrel. Gangrel's been awesome. So I was really fortunate that MMA and professional fighting and professional wrestling are extremely similar. So a lot of the moves I was able to pick up very easily. And then I was also a gymnast. So a lot of the things, it's a natural fit. My manager, Garrett, and my husband have a bromance. Very aggressive bromance. So they're supposed to be working for me and they'll show up and Garrett brings out my husband's inner child, or vice versa. I'm not really sure, but they can definitely get a little rowdy.
We were actually on our way to go and do some shopping, and we got hit up with Paige's theme song that she's going to use this weekend for her AEW match.
I'm from the West Coast. I really like West Coast hip hop, so they put something together.
I don't know how she felt initially about it.
At first, for me, I felt like it wasn't like hard enough. I feel like I'm used to professional fighting where you walk out and it's very serious, it's intense. So I wanted something a little bit more gangster, a little bit more like underground West Coast hip hop, and it was like very much like California Love. Austin loves that song.
I kind of like it. Immediately I thought it was so cool, but you know, I'm a homer for my wife. I think everything she does is really cool, and to have someone like rapping her name
every day this week, he's been waking up and I'll hear this song, he'll be in the bathroom, he'll put my song on. So he definitely helps me catch on to it.
I think she started to come around to it, but so cool, man. I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited for it to be at the arena and just pumping through the sound system.
So obviously I'm wearing a flannel and my husband has a giant, very, very expensive diamond chain eyeball on. He's definitely the shopper out of the two of us. I'm trying to be more of the shopper too.
I'm the one who is more like the shopper in the family. Paige is very frugal.
My business management team and my financial advisor told me that I'm the client that spends the least money out of anybody that they work with. And they actually said I could use a few more business write-offs.
I'm the one having to tell her, like, babe, we can't take this shit with us when we die, you know, like, let's enjoy things. And I'm getting her to come around a little bit.
So while we were in Vegas, we shopped a lot.
And we have a lot of fun doing it together. So we just moved to Florida like a little less than 2 years ago. Last November, we found like our dream home. We thought we wanted to make like a couple of renovations, maybe like change the floors up a little bit, and it turned into a whole project.
We could have bought a whole new house with as much money as we put into renovating it.
Why does the tile match up here, but then like up here you have like a whole sliver of tile?
But it's absolutely amazing. We're making our dream backyard, so we never feel like we have to leave. I love being home. Obviously, I travel a lot, so I want my home to be somewhere I never want to leave when I am in Florida. So we have a hot tub, sauna, fire pit, ice plunge, the pool and jacuzzi, a giant 2-story like cabana tree house.
Now we're like somewhere like 8 months in, and we're getting so close to our move-in date, and we're really pumped.
So I actually lived in Las Vegas from ages 18 to 19. So I have my few like favorite places when I come to the Strip, and one of those is Fremont Street. It's kind of got that old school Vegas vibe. It's the original Strip, I think, and it's a lot of fun. So I wanted to go escape the like regular Vegas energy and go have some fun and chill out before I had to wrestle. First performance for AEW is definitely nerve-wracking. I know I have a lot of pressure on me, especially because everybody did expect me to go into pro wrestling. So I think it's just pressure, and I feel like I still do have a lot of people that just kind of are watching, just wanting me to fail. They're waiting for me to just like not be good at something, which I put a lot of pressure on myself to be successful. So I think, yeah, just pressure more than anything.
So after the match was over, I was relieved for one. I went into it honestly like with really high expectations at first, and then I kind of checked myself like, all right, this is her first match. Like all these other guys are talking about their debuts having like 5 people being at the show, and you know, she's got like 20,000 people watching her for her debut.
Walking out to my first AEW event, honestly, it was a dream come true. I was waiting for this moment. I've been to probably 10 AEW events now, and I just wanted to be a part of the show. Walking out with the pyrotechnics, the flames going off, my song coming out, I'm in my outfit, my wardrobe. It was like my moment with my theme song, my video in the background. It was like the perfect like anthem. Like everybody wants that moment where you walk down and have fire behind you with your name in the background. Like it was a dream come true.
And honestly, I thought she killed it. Like there were things that I heard from the crowd that really pumped me up, like that were really pumping her up and stuff. And she honestly, she performed better than even I could have imagined. Like I really expected her to, you know, maybe fuck up a few times here and there, and like she killed it.
The match was awesome. I couldn't have had a better team. I had Scorpio, Sky, and Ethan Page to be in a tag team, and I couldn't have wanted my debut with anybody else. They were the perfect team. They helped coach me along the process. They helped me learn like the details of a match when I was tagged in and when I wasn't. I wanted to get out there and fight right away, but I had to make sure like I was tagged in, make everything extremely legal. We did amazing. We ended up getting the win. I didn't get hurt at all. I did hurt my elbow a little bit, but just a bruise, and I'll be fully recovered and ready to train when we get back home.
Us being kind of like in the spotlight, the limelight, as a couple, and seeing us, you know, of course, like 90% of what's caught on camera is all the good, but there's definitely, you know, there's work in a relationship, and like there is in any, you know, and I would never want people to see our relationship and think that we have no problems and everything's perfect. Like we both work really hard to keep each other happy and to keep our relationship good, and you know, we just love each other so much, and I think we put that before anything else in the world.
The world's full of hate, and it seems like everybody wants to see you fail, but you have to remember nobody criticizing you is doing better than you. So you know, I would never look down on somebody and you know, say anything negative. You always want to build people up and pull them up to your level.
I would say the one thing that we work on really hard is, you know, we do get into fights, we get into disagreements, but we try really hard to keep them as like short as they can. We're both very stubborn people, and we both kind of have big personalities, so it can be hard at times, and you know, a lot of times it just takes one of us to like check ourselves and accept being wrong, or you know, being that to get over something. I think that's something we do a really good job at. So, you know, try to keep the fights are gonna happen, but you know, just try to keep the time period of them as short as they can.
Just being with somebody that obviously supports your career and never ever gets jealous or frustrated with like all the craziness that's along the journey.